Ricardo should follow. There we go, 3-5 for us. Shout out to Marco Pedrana, Alfredo Jr., AMG, Dan Real, Noble Brown, Mada Ankusa, and Vid Mantis. Welcome back in with King Family to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for the finals of the Asian Pacific Grand Prix. So far we've done our first 5 races. We were going really well, and we end up lose 1 point at that 5th race. On Australia, the Red Bull Ring, we ran out of fuel on the last lap, and our rival came back, snagged 1 point from us there. All right, so far we're going really well. As you can see, this week we're in a group of death, and this is the reason why I use the GP strategy to stay away from groups like these. As you can see, in this group, it's going to be very hard. A score of like 469 probably be outside of the top 10 and stuff like that. All right, so we're in a really tough group this week, as we're going to be pushing to see how far we can go. I just went straight out this week. No GP strategies this week. I went for the highest score I could get in the qualifiers, the highest score I could get in the opening round, and now we're trying to get the highest score we could get in the finals. All right. Alright, here we go for our first race of the video. 66% chance of rain here at Netherlands. So I've switched in Lewis Hamilton to run with Ricardo here. Hopefully we get a good qualifiers, and it's wet. Yes, it is. Hopefully we get a good qualifiers and we can get a good 1-2 here for this one. Let's see. Right, nice and clean. Both drivers side by side. So it's going to be a 4-5 for us. We'll take that. It's going to be a dry start into heavy rain at the end. Towards the end, so we're gonna go let's see, what should we give Ricardo? Hex, and want to use up that that main straightaway and pull away with Lewis Hamilton. So we're gonna give Lewis Hamilton, what should we give Lewis Hamilton? Let's give him the teaser. But we want Lewis to be overtaken and stuff. Oh man, time ran out. Alright, so we went teaser with Lewis. It's alright. We wanted him to give him some overtaking so he could get some overtaking done and not get blocked. But it is what it is. Let's go with the teaser. He's gonna do some extra laps as he got extra tire management. So it's, as you can see, 3 to 4 for him, and it's 2 to 3 for Ricardo. So we're gonna cut them down right there and kind of boost them back up. We want to get Ricardo in front of Lewis here, so we're going to go team orders nice and early. Wow, nice overtaking there from Hamilton, so we're going to boost him out right as we are about to do the team orders. So let's boost Hamilton out. Let's keep that boost on Ricardo, see if he can go down the straight and pick up down the inside. Yes, he does. All right, now we can go team orders on Lewis, as he's going to go for extra laps, and then we'll get Ricardo to go by him, who's going to go for 3 laps. All right, let's cut down there, and then let's close the gap. So we cut both drivers down to conserve. Let's push Ricardo a bit here. Don't want them to be confused and think that we're doing team orders again. Let's boost both drivers here, or let's boost just Ricardo, as we want Lewis to do that extra lap. So we're going to cut down, save some tires for him, so he can do 4 laps and then come back to softs and boost to finish. Well, Ricardo is going to be doing a 2-stop. We're doing a 1-stop with Lewis here. Let's boost Ricardo in from here. See if Ricardo can go and catch up to the rival Ricardo. And probably, yeah, we're not going to get the jump on him on the exit, but we'll probably catch up. 25%. So we're a bit short on tires for Lewis, 5% short, but we're going to still let him go around. Oh, Ricardo came back to hard tires. That's good news for us in some sense. We can get our Ricardo to go by him really quick. He doesn't have any extra fuel. We've used up a good amount of his fuel already to keep up. Hamilton now about to go out of tires. Right, let's slow him down right there since we've passed. And then we'll just let Hamilton continue to cruise. Boost him right now so he can get in and out, right out behind the rival Ricardo on those hards. And then he could just boost the finish here. Alright, so we're going to cut Ricardo down. Let Ricardo continue to conserve here as we continue to push now with Lewis. So Lewis should be able to get by that Ricardo on hards. Nice and easy. Squeeze by. There you go. Nice going, Lewis. And now we're going to boost Ricardo here. Alright, we're going to bring Ricardo to pit to come for wet. It's going to be heavy rain. We're going to also bring in Lewis here for that heavy rain pit stop. And we'll just let the rival go by. 14 seconds, 10 seconds to heavy rain. What tires is that? Ricardo on softs. Alright, no problem there. And the track is going to be wet within one lap. So by the time we reach back around the pit, the track is going to be above 50% as it's heavy rain. Alright, so the track is going to be above 50% right as we were going to reach by around for the final lap. We're going to be on heavy rain here. We're going to be at 50% here. So we should be able to overtake these two drivers really quick. Inside, there we go. And here comes Hamilton. Got one, about to take the other for a 1-2 race. And there is 50%. And he should start to slow. Get out the way, he should be slowing. There he goes, out the way, and we should be gone. 1-2 race there. If we didn't go back to pit, we would have been out in the lead anyways and stuck on soft, so we would still get the 1-2. But yeah, great race, great 1-2. Good comeback from Hamilton there to make his way up to P1 and get the win. All right, so that was a good one. Let's jump into the next one and see if we can continue with the streak. Let's look at the rival drivers and then we'll jump on into the next race. Running Ricardo Alonso, which out-qualified or Verstappen, I believe. Or wait, who out-qualified who again? I don't even remember who out-qualified who, but yeah, let's jump into the next race. All I know, one of my drivers were down in like P10 or something like that. Here we go for our next race on the United Kingdom, Silverstone. I think it's 33% chance of rain, so we switch back Hamilton out for Max Verstappen. If it's a wet qualifiers, we still should do good. Yeah, it's a dry qualifiers. Hopefully we do good here. And we're going up against the same rival with that maxed out Alonso and that level 7 Ricardo. So let's see what we do here. All right, so 2-7 for us. All right, so we're going to give Verstappen something with tires. All right, so let's give Verstappen the downforce. And Ricardo out front, we're going to give him the hex. Let's see if there's anything better with tires I could give instead of downforce. Yeah, let's give dead fast. We got a little tires from the dead fast there. And we get all of that power. Though there's not a lot of straight here at Silverstone for the dead fast, we still need some power to push out and get around these corners really fast. Down the inside, Ricardo, good try. And we see Verstappen making his way up to P5 nice and quick. So a few more to go max. Let's see what Ricardo is going to do. All right, so the rival is going to go to pit with one driver in the second and one driver in the third here. All right, so what I'm going to do here is going to boost both drivers for 2 laps and come back to pit and see if that works. Struggling to get around Ricardo here. Don't like it when my drivers are pushing like this and then they struggle. And then the rival just looks like he's just cruising right behind you, you know? See, we're struggling and battering to get around, and he's just like right there, just chilling. And here goes his Alonso. That's just chilling as well. Good try from Ricardo again. Good try from Verstappen as well. Putting to go to pit orders for Max as well. Right there. See if we can get out before the rival. Go, go, go. Come on. All right. So that pit stop wasn't the best. We're going to keep the boost up on our drivers again for 2 laps. And then we'll come back and do 3 laps. So we're doing a reverse 3-2-2 here. We're doing a 2-2-3 in reverse. Let's see if we can gain. Not gaining. We're stuck. Yeah, we're stuck here on these Mercedes. We're not getting around them at all. Finally, Verstappen got up to P4. Got all of them in one go, finally. Now to see if we can create some distance and come back to pit. As we see the rival Alonso is on hards, Ricardo on softs. Should we be coming back to wet here? Yeah, let's come back to wet. So we don't have to make another stop. Isn't it too early for those wet though? Yeah, too early for the wet. So we're gonna come back to softs. And we're just gonna we're gonna let Verstappen come back to the wets. And we'll just let our drivers push until they run out of fuel. Bit too early for the wets with Max Verstappen here. Still not raining. Now it's raining. Round the inside, Ricardo. Good try. Come on, Danny. You got this. We're down to low fuel. The rival did go to pit there. I was hoping he did not go to pit with his Ricardo there. But we're going to be out in the lead on wets. So we can cut down our Verstappen here. Hopefully our Verstappen can defend. We'll have to be we're going to be cruising now to the finish. So hopefully our Verstappen can defend and hold this Ricardo behind him on these wets. And leave our Ricardo to go and pull away and make it back around before that 50% mark comes up. We see the rival Ricardo trying to go around here, but we're going to keep him going. We're going to cut him up to regular driving here to push him for the final lap. He has above 1 lap of fuel, so he can go regular driving to the end. Still not at 50% yet. Ricardo has a good distance to go, but he should be able to make it as long as Verstappen hold this Ricardo here behind him. Come on. Oh, look at that. I hate when that happens. The back marker slowed my car down. Come on. Hate when that happens. And my car get penalized from the back markers. And the rival just get away with it. All right. So we did well in this race. We did make it. I think if we didn't get that snag from that back marker car, we would have actually hold them off to the line for P2, but it is what it is. We'll take it. Let's jump on into the next race. All right. Oh yeah, I could show you the setups here. Setup that I'm using and what the rival was using. That was a crazy final lap there. So that's the rival setup, and that's our setup that we were using. And as you know, he has Max Alonso and level 7 Ricardo. All right, let's jump on into the next race. Here we go for our next race. We're on the Asthma circuit. Let's see what qualifier is going to bring us here. Verstappen and Ricardo looking good out in front. And Verstappen kind of snagged back all the way down to P9. All right, so let's give fuel instinct to Ricardo out in P1, and let's give dead fast to Verstappen so he can get around. get that extra fuel, get a little extra tires, and a lot of power to get some overtaking done. He already has a lot of overtaking, so he should be able to get it done. All right, let's see if we get a good start here. Come on, guys. Come on, Verstappen, give me a good start. Dive in. Dive in now. Go wide, go wide, go wide, go wide. Don't pull inside. There you go. There you go. All right, good hold there from Verstappen. Gave us a pretty okay start. Not the best, but it's okay. Let's see what the rival is up to here. All right, so he's going to go 3 laps with his Kimi. Because he's running Kimi and Russell, which has good tire management. All right, so we kept the boost on Verstappen for 1 lap, and we gained no position. So we're going to cut boost off there so we can go 3 laps with Verstappen here. As he's not gaining any position at all. I'm going to use the dead fast down this straight. Alright, we got 1 with the dead fast down that straight, so we cut it down back to conserve. Oh man, we missed pit with Ricardo. We should have gone to pit with Ricardo there, but it's alright. Let's boost the dead fast, get those that are going to go to pit. Cut it back down. And we're going to boost it down the back straight. Once again, boost down the back straight here. Should be able to pick up this Ferrari. Right, let's cut it back down. Conserve to pit. Just put Ricardo back up on boost. Boosting the dead fast to pit. See if we can jump out in front of that Mercedes. There we go. There we go. Good exit. Good exit. All right, we need to get out right behind these two. You know, we're going to be on full boost for 2 laps. So we should be able to pick up these inside. Come on, look at that block. Come on. The Red Bull blocked us really bad there. As we straightened up to leave the Red Bull. We got him. We got him. All right, so they should go to pit. All these cars in front should go to pit. Nope, none of them. None of them. None of them are going to pit. All right, so we keep the boost up. We're going to go back to pit here with Ricardo. Keep that pushing up. They're all going to go to pit now if they did not go to pit since in that lap. And we're stuck on this Ferrari again. Come on. Cut down. Boost back up. I will cut down to conserve. Let's see if we can get an extra lap from Verstappen here. Let's boost by pit. Get all of those. Get an extra lap from Verstappen so we can boost him to finish. Cut him down there. Cut Ricardo down there. We want to try and get our Verstappen in the pit and out before that number 5 car comes around. If we get in front of that number 5, we're golden. If we get out behind the number 5 and number 6, then we're going to get stuck on Ferrari again. So that's going to screw us up. So let's see if we get out behind that Ferrari. We're stuck. If we get out in front, then we're good to go. Go, go, pit crew, go, go, go. Looks like we're going to make it. Looks like we're going to make it. And there should be another 1-2. We made it in front of Ferrari. Yes. So this should be a 1-2 for us. We should be able to catch Danny Ricciardo and Lewis Hamilton on those softs. Oh, it's a rival Kimi and Ricciardo. We should be able to catch them on their softs. We're boosting for 2 laps to finish. They're going to be on all softs. That might run out of tires before reaching it to the finish line. And we have enough fuel to go to the end. To power the final lap home. We have enough tires to power the final lap home. So it's just a matter of us now catching up to that Ricciardo and getting by him. Look at that snag in that corner, man. Man. Yeah, that corner just destroyed it for us. I don't think you'd think we're going to catch this Ricciardo again. That corner just destroyed it. Yeah, we definitely destroyed it. 45 points That corner, man. This damn corner down here. This corner. It just destroyed it for Verstappen. Oh, man. All right. Let's jump on into the next race. So we're down 4 points now. Yeah, 4 points we're down. Let's look at the rival drivers. Yeah, max out Russell, max out Kimi. Let's jump in the next one. Here we go for our next race, Russia. I think this one is 61% chance of rain, so we switched in Hamilton in case it's a wet qualifiers. Hopefully it is. Let's see. It is. Yes, it is. Wet qualifiers, so Hamilton should qualify good here. And Ricciardo should follow. There we go. 3-5 for us. And it's a dry race. Nice dry start. All right, so we're going to give Ricciardo the hex. He has less wetness ability. And we're going to give Hamilton. We want something with wetness and tires. So we're going to give Hamilton a T-Zar, wetness and tires. Let's go. How long to rain? 1 minute. All right, so we could do 3 laps. And then we're going to come back to wet tires. Rivals on hards. Is that good news for us? Let's see. Nice start from Lewis. Down the inside. There you go. Come on, Ricciardo. Follow Lewis. Nice inside there from Ricciardo. Come on, Lewis. Hold your P4. Touch it back on the inside. Nice. Hold him on the inside now. Push him wide. He did not go wide. All right. So we're going to keep the boost here for 1 lap. And then we're going to come back. Let's cut down because we want to get 3 laps in there. We want to get 3 laps, come back to wet tires, do 3 laps of boost on wets, come back to wets, boost to finish. That's the plan. Ricciardo out front on softs. Lewis Hamilton behind us here, also on soft. Is that Lewis or is it Bottas? Lewis. Let's go. See the rival Ricciardo pushing there. Grinding away. Not the rival Ricciardo, AI Ricciardo. Grinding away. He's going to go to pit now. We're going to go for an extra lap. And then we're going to come back to pit. We do have the tire management to do so. Oh, he's going for that extra as well. All right, we see Lewis going into pit. And we see AI Ricciardo going for that extra lap. We're going to boost him right from the peak here, or boost Ricciardo from here, right at this peak. He has tire management to make it back to pit. So he creates some distance so we don't stock. And we'll just let Hamilton continue to go. Go into those wets. Now let's boost him in there. Go, go, go. Let's see if he can get out in front of rival Ricciardo here or behind. Behind it is. Right behind him. And there we go. Or Ricciardo got P1. So it's now a matter of Lewis Hamilton using all this wetness ability and all this good cornering. He got a good amount of cornering here, good amount of aero. So he got to use all that aero with all his wetness ability to go catch up to AI Ricciardo there and get that position from him. As we boost now for 3 laps. And then come back and boost the finish from there. He's pulling up. There he is. We should get him here, so this should be a 1-2 for us. And we could come back to pit here with both drivers. Instead of going for the extra, we have the lead. So we might as well make the pit stop since we're in the lead. Put pressure on the AI cars and on the rival as well. Rival's still on hard, so yeah, we're definitely beating the rival here. Definitely getting a 1-2 for this one. And we're just going to boost the finish from there. See, we made our pit stop right up behind Ricardo here with our Lewis Hamilton on fresh tires, Ricardo on whole tires, trying to get those old tires to go to the end, and we're just going to cruise back by him really quick. We could cut down to regular driving on both of our drivers here. Yeah, we should cruise by him really quick. Let's take some screenshots for the thumbnail. Nice driving there from Lewis. Take one nice screenshot there, getting lapped, the rival going into pit on the lap. Let's see if we can get a screenshot with Lewis catching up to the rival as well, getting the lap done on him. Nice little screenshot there, getting lapped, and we can just cut down Lewis there from there to regular driving, and that's a 1-2 race for us. Nice little comeback, 1-2 there. And we see AI Ricardo going to pit, getting his wets. So we're currently down 4 points. So we're going to be, if we get 1-2 on the final race, we're going to be scoring 466, which is not going to be good enough for the top 10 in this group. So definitely outside of the top 10. Again, another weekend we're outside of the top 10 in this one. We had a snag corner costing us 1 point, and then we had a back marker costing us another point. So yeah, we would have been up 2 points on 268, which probably still wouldn't get us in the top 10, but at least we'd be like in the top 15 or something with 268. Yeah, so definitely going back to the GP strategy, to a GP strategy next week. As you know, it's a lot of different GP strategies. But yeah, definitely going back to a GP strategy next week. And this is the reason why most players use the GP strategies, to stay away from group of deaths like these. Whenever you're using a GP strategy, you kind of have room for error. You know, you have a little room for a little mistake here and there. If you get like a little bad race, you have a little room to wiggly, you know. But in these GP events, when you go all out, you have no room for error, no room at all. If the game gives you a bad match, if it gives you a back marker holding up your car, if it gives you a bad corner, that's it. There's no room for error. Let's jump on into the final race. Here we go for our final race of the video on Japan. Remember to let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event, and use the code word origin to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. And remember to smash that like button and enter into the giveaways. So final day to enter into the giveaway if you haven't already done so. The link is in the description. Alright, so here we go. Ricardo out front. Let's give him that. Verstappen, we need something with some tires, some corners, and some. So we'll give him Street Shark. We'll give Verstappen a Street Shark. All right, let's go. He got some overtaking, some power, and some tires there. So we can go him for a one-stop 4-3, and while we do the 3-2-2 with Ricardo here. Come on, Verstappen, squeeze through. Oh, come on, look at that. Verstappen just got snagged and thrown back violently there, almost losing another position. I'm going to keep that boost going on. Ricardo cut down Verstappen, didn't go to the inside. We're going to cut Verstappen down there. Let's cut Ricardo down right about there. Or let's push Ricardo for 2 laps. And do 3 laps with Verstappen. Let's break it down from 4, 3 to 2 and 3. So we're going to go back to pit with Ricardo here. And then we'll push Verstappen for another lap. for 3 laps. What I'm going to do though is boost Verstappen from here, so he catch those who are going to go to pit. While they're in the pits, he gets by them, hopefully he gets by them all, make his way up to P2. All right, so one Ferrari did not come to pit, which is going to be Leclerc here. So we have Leclerc to get around with Verstappen. We could cut Ricciardo down there for 3 laps, and then we'll boost the final 2 laps. And now we're going to boost Verstappen in after this corner, bringing him to softs for 3-2-2. See the rival Ricciardo on hards. So we want to get in front. Let's go for a late pit on. See if we can pull a late pit on this Ferrari. Nope, no late pit, no late pit. Oh, come on. We got it. We got it in. We got it in. We got it in. Come on. That's crazy. We got it in. Now we got to boost. We got to, yeah, that's it for this race. We tried the late pit. We got it in before. He was right there behind the Ferrari when we got it back in to swing in, and he just stayed out. And that's going to cost us the race. That's going to cost us the 1-2, as a matter of fact, not the race. We're going to lose a good amount of positions here. At least we can get in front. If we can keep the block on this Ferrari, keep the block, we get in front of the rival, we can get back out at least in P7. All right, we got back out in P6. We got back out in P6. That's not bad, at least. Go to pit with Ricciardo now and boost him to finish. We have a good amount of hard tires up ahead, so we might be able to squeeze by all these hard tires. If Verstappen gets up to the rival Kimi, we should be able to squeeze by and get the 1-2 nonetheless. Because that Kimi looked like he'll have to go to pit in the next lap. He's going to continue around and he'll have to go to pit in the next lap, while we will be able to boost the finish. So let's go hunt down Kimi here. We're doing good up to P3. Let's hunt down Kimi. It looks possible, guys. Looks like we can still get this 1-2 even after that huge miss pit. Trying the late pit technique. That's the danger of the late pit technique. Whenever you're running the late pit technique or trying the late pit technique, that's the danger. That's the drawback. All right, there we go. We got Kimi. Let's see if he's going to go to pit or he's going to continue. All right, so he continues. He goes to pit, so we're going to cut down here so we don't run out of tires too early, because he's going to be boosting that final lap. At least he had that Ferrari to get past, which is going to hold him up. Though he's on hard tires, he's going to hold him up just a little bit to give us enough room to get the 1-2 here. There he is. Where is he? There he is. He's pushing behind that Ferrari really hard. He got the Ferrari now. He's right behind us, coming strong. All right, we're about to go out of tires, but we'll be out the line before he comes. There he is. Great race. All right, so we got the 1-2 after a huge mistake with the mispit. But the 1-2 still came back because they were all on hards and we were on softs and on full boost. So we managed to catch up and pull back those positions. All right, so 466 is where we're going to end. Remember to use code word origin down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. And let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event. How was your event this week? Let me know. And yeah, let's see where we are. .466. We're supposed to be in third currently, but we're not going to stay in third. Yep, 466. There we are. We're not going to stay in that position for long anyways. So, but yeah, really appreciate you guys for all your support who watch the full videos. Let's see this guy here. Yeah, he's 1 point ahead, so he needs to lose a point if he's going to drop down to 466. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Well, good guys. Bye.